Greetings. My name is Denver Urmatam.
I am Aaron Antonio.
And I am Juno Mancia. We are young advocates from A11CE that stand for the concept of equity in our community.
Work and labor. They're the two most important things in human life. They are fundamental to the development of a person, but most importantly, to their survival. When people work, they get rewarded for this work. As a wise man once said, a day's pay for a day's work is more than adequate when both the work and the pay are appreciated as they are expected.
In the modern era, people work for the purpose of getting money and other benefits that they need. This is where the concept of salaries is introduced, as they are created to serve this purpose. Salaries are the fixed payment that employers give to their employees on a monthly basis. This is where workers get the money that they use to provide for themselves and their families every month. They are given as a reward or benefit for the hard work of the workers.
However, salaries slowly start to lose their value because of bias and corruption found in work environments. Lower salaries result in lower amounts of money obtained by the workers, which heavily reduces their capabilities of providing their own needs. This makes a working father or mother of a family to not have enough to provide for their children or even themselves. Salaries are important to keep people working for a purpose and to continue on, as Upton Sinclair once said. It is difficult for a man to understand something when his salary depends on him not understanding it.
On the other hand, there is equity, a value or act of being fair, just, and impartial. It is the concept of making adjustments in order to fix the imbalances of each person by providing different amounts of assistance. Equity, in short, ensures that everyone reaches their potential and their purpose by supplying them what they really need. With that in mind, salary equity should be implemented in the work environment for the betterment of the company and the workers by reducing discrimination in the workplace against employees, by helping people get what they need, and lastly, by improving the efficiency of the workplace.
Salaries and payments are the benefits that workers get for their hard work. This is why promoting equity in salaries would heavily lessen prejudice and unfairness against workers. Having equity in salaries would highly lessen negative tensions and misunderstandings between employees and workers alike. Pay equity is the concept of compensating employees who have similar job functions with comparably equal pay, regardless of their gender, race, ethnicity, or other status that they have. This essentially means that implementing salary equity could also reduce other forms of inequity in the workplace.
Evidence shows that at least 50 to 75% of employees argue over a loss of equity among multiple companies, no matter how big or small they are. It is very important that equitable pay would be distributed in order for the employees to not feel threatened and abused when working. This may lead to proper development of comparable skills and training for the workers, as discrimination could be lessened in the workplace. Giving fair salaries to workers would not only remove unequal treatment of workers by recognizing their similar job functions, however, it would also benefit for the overall welfare and the health of the worker.
Salary equity could provide the proper necessities of an individual based on their personal needs and their work ethics. The main reason why people work is because of salaries and compensations given to them. These rewards are then used to provide themselves and, of course, their families. Usually, these would be their basic needs and everyday expenses that they would need in order to keep moving forward. Therefore, implementing and practicing salary equity would maintain good health and improve personal needs of the workers, as providing better rewards based on the work that they deserve. They will greatly improve their lifestyles.
Additionally, salary equity would maintain motivation for individuals to work and improve their work ethics. It would be good for human resources as it won't only make workers continue working, but also help in their personal lives. In other words, dispensing equitable salaries would help employees live a healthy and sustainable life that would be aligned with their work. It would also help the companies of said workers to have better productivity and efficiency in the workplace.
Salary equity can improve the distribution and quality of the services provided by the company. Giving better salaries to the workers based on the workers' needs will increase their work ethics, which in return could benefit the company that they are working for. As workers get better payment, they also become more productive in their roles. If a working father believes that they would gain a lot from moving or working or doing whatever they can to provide for their family, he would do it. They will try their best to work not only for themselves, but as well, as I say again, but for their families and loved ones, and of course for the company that they work in.
Some studies show that employees that are rewarded with better salaries increases their overall performance and efficiency in the workplace. They gain the sense of purpose to work harder and better as they would get what they need. Workers gain more satisfaction when they gain the salary that they think they deserve, which motivates them to develop and perform better compared to when they are given lower salaries. Hence, practicing equity in salaries would improve the business with better employee performance because they gain more intuition with higher rewards that they could get.
However, there are some people that may see otherwise with the concept of salary equity.
Some say it is absurd and that implementing salary equity would be impossible to achieve as salaries are dependent on the company's policy. With today's standards, it may not be even realistic to have this goal. It could also promote unhealthy competition and comparison between employees, which could lead to even more discrimination.
But there's still hope and purpose to achieve this goal, as these arguments used against our claims are not 100% true. Firstly, salary equity is not hard to practice as it would be based on each worker's needs and input. A fair salary is based on two things, which are their contribution to the company and also their expenses for their needs. Additionally, workers would prove to their employers that they really need and show that they really need it by working.
Although competitions may rise, it is the right of the workers to know the salaries that they are getting and also their co-workers in order to make adjustments and actions to meet their needs. There are many laws out there protecting the rights of the workers to know their salaries and also share it because they are there to inform the government and the business itself if they are adequate or if they would suffice the workers' needs.
Lastly, salary equity is not something easy to exploit or corrupt because the point of salary equity would be based on workers' ethics and productivity. The concept of salary equity for workers is to give to the ones who need it for their lives rather than those who want it. Additionally, there are laws like RA 6272 that ensures that the payment of the salaries of the workers are efficient for their needs.
Although there are many challenges and even disadvantages that salary equity could bring, the advantages of it would be healthier for the employees as it sustains them and it also contributes to the companies that they work in.
In short, salary equity should be implemented for all businesses with their employees because it reduces employee exploitation, assists the employees' well-being, and enhances the production output of companies.
Salary equity would provide a good image within the workplace by eliminating discrimination between individuals by providing good image and for each and every worker.
It would also promote the health and well-being of the employees as their salaries would fit their basic needs. As they get sufficient earnings, they would finally get to feed themselves and their families properly.
Lastly, promoting fair salaries based on workers' needs would help not only them but also the industry that they are working in by increasing the effectiveness of the workforce. Providing care for workers will motivate them to perform better and produce better quality products that consumers may use.
One question remains though. Would we be inclined to retain the standard salary system today and continue the exploitation of some workers because of the system's stability in the business? Or should we make a change for the betterment of the workers and to improve their quality of living with the concept of salary equity? That is the question that I will leave to you as my viewers. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again in our next advocacy video.